What's good, fam? Just a quick thought I want to ponder with you. So, when you look at the definition of the future and the past in the dictionary, right? So, the future is a moment of time after something's been written and spoken, and the past is a period before something has been written and spoken. Okay, so when you look at this, right, and you see this in our reality, that understanding in our reality, you can analyze our reality and say, oh wow, everything that you see around you right now has already been spoken, has already been written, and therefore that's why it's in a manifested state. This is outdated programs, outdated codes that was installed in the system called the universe. So remember, everything that we release energetically through words, thoughts, or deeds, these are things that gets encoded and programmed into the system of our reality, the literal reality that we're living. It's a simulation, right? Just think about it in like codes and computers and software. Think about it in that sense. So when you think a thought, it gets released energetically. When you speak a word, it gets released energetically. When you do actions, there's an energy behind those actions, and therefore you are telling the universe, these are the codes and these are the things I want to attract, and these are the things that I am aligned to according to the frequency, the vibrational frequency. I am aligned to these things. So what you got to do is understand that what you see in your life, you can't allow these things to move you. You can't allow these things to shift you from your place of groundedness and peace, basically. Like if you remember the story that you read in the Bible, right? Jesus was in a boat with his disciples, right? And the storms was crazy. The winds were blowing. The waves were raging, and the boat was swaying left to right, and the boat was filling up with water. But guess what Jesus was doing? Jesus was sleeping. Now, you got to think about that. Why was he sleeping? Because his internal reality was more real and was more tangible than his external reality. But his disciples, their eyes was not fixed on what's within. Their eyes was fixed on what's without. They were focused on the external, and they were focused on external things that were already past. These are dead codes. These are dead softwares. These are things that you can't do anything about. And like they're already happening right now. They're dry cement, right? So what you need to then engage with, engage in, is what has not yet been. And how do you do that? Which is future. How do you do that? You speak it forth. And that's what Jesus did. They woke him up. They say, Lord, can't you see that the boat's filling up with water? Man, like you tripping? Like, can't you see what's happening? Right? And then Jesus like, oh, you have little faith. So he basically just says, peace be still. Peace be still. He commanded his future into reality, which is what we can all do. See, the power that Jesus walked in, we all have access to, because we are all sons and children of God. We are all daughters of God. So we have access to the same power. Now, when he spoke forth that word, peace be still, he was declaring his future, and he didn't doubt himself. He didn't doubt the words that he was saying, because he knew that was going to be his reality. So he spoke it forth, and he just chilled out. And guess what? The waves chilled, the winds cooled off, chilled out, the waves died down, and they were still in peace. And his disciples are like, yo, peep this. You are truly this, you're truly the Son of God, or this and that and the third. But you see, like, when you start tapping into your divinity, the power that God has given you, you know what I mean? Like, this is what's available to everybody. Right? So don't allow yourself to be stuck in the physical reality that you see around you. These are outdated codes, right? You just need to speak forth and believe. Use your imagination and release that energetically into the universe and match that higher frequency so you can change your life. Much love, fam.